And I take a step to leave and walk into my destiny, and I hear this noise. It was coming from my thighs. You see, there were two words I failed to take into consideration when purchasing those pants. Chub rub. Some of you were like, I don't know what that is. Bless your heart. It sounded like I was chewing on glass. Thinking, what am I going to do? I had nothing to change into. All I had was a pair of yoga pants I'd worn on the way over that I wear everywhere except yoga. Now, I can be somewhat fashion challenged, as many of you have figured out already. I can be a little tacky, a little bit over the top. So it would make sense, if you know me, that I would get online and for this important networking event, I would purchase a pair of bright silver sequined palazzo pants. I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of sequins. Kind of like bedazzling a walrus. Honey, if you're going to make them in my size, don't be judging me for wearing them. I almost left, but I was like, Kelly, you spent a lot of money on this ticket. Can't you figure something out? So I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the back door. I'm going to just kind of slide in. I'm going to stand off to the side, let everybody sort of wave at me as they pass, and it'll be fine. I'll just wait till everybody's gone before I leave. I thought that was a good plan. I swear they all turned and looked at me at once with this exaggerated raised eyebrow. And I was suddenly terrified because sitting in that room was the exact same people in my mind that had been in every cafeteria I had walked in every day of my childhood. And they terrified me. And I sat there having a moment where this one voice in my head is like, get out of here. Run. Walk, run. You don't belong. See? We've been telling you this your whole life. You aren't good enough. These people are better, they're smarter, they have more money, they've done better things, they're skinnier, you don't fit. Look at you, you're an idiot. Leave. And just step back in your comfort zone where you belong. And then that other voice is getting louder and louder the older I get. I just turned on 50 and now she's starting to yell through life. And she says, is that how you're going to play this? You're going to write a story that says you failed before you've even started. When are you going to start believing the words you say? So I took a deep breath. I stood up. And I said, thighs, do your thing. And I began to march. I marched with power. I marched with emphasis. I clapped my thighs together on purpose. I owned it. I stopped at every table. I passed out my cards. Sequins were jumping ship left and right. I was the first one out there on that dance floor that night, dancing, the light hitting my pants. I looked like a strobe light. People are gathered around me. They're laughing, they're high-fiving, they're going, chub rub girl. And they're sharing their stories. And many of them have chub rub just like me, and some of them even worse. And then they're sharing other stories of the quirks that they have and the ways that they feel not good enough and the ways they feel left out, sharing the delicious things that make us human. And there probably were a couple of people on the outskirts smirking, pointing. But that's okay, because for the first time, it wasn't my problem. It was theirs. A moment standing in the full glory of knowing I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I'm realizing that the very things that made me different had become the things that had made me great. Trust your gifts. Don't doubt the spirit that dwells inside of you. This is your turn to walk down that aisle. Change your story.